Like, why can't...
Wait, say that again.
Why can't...
You think so?
Why can't you just...
Wait, no, what was the question? Why does everyone assume?
Why does everybody
that
just assume that the average person is already seeing somebody or has somebody that they're talking to? Why can't somebody just be just straight up single, not talking to nobody? Nobody on the roster, like zero. Like dry phone.
I don't dry phone.
Like literally.
I don't assume. I don't think I assume. I think people just feel like if everyone ultimately wants to find somebody, then you're always in the search for that somebody. So you're never really single. I think that's where that comes from. Does that make sense?
I feel like you got to say it in a different way because it didn't hit me this time.
I think we all assume that everyone is searching for someone. So, and nobody wants to be alone ultimately in the end. So it's like you're constantly going to be talking to someone because you're constantly in search of someone.
But what if you're in the in search portion and you don't find anybody? Like
what
you're not talking to nobody?
No, that's the thing. I don't know why people automatically assume.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm assuming that's the reason
your question,
why. I really don't know though.
Do you feel like it's like it's subjective, like just based off like how they look or the type of person they are? Yeah. Like they might be charismatic. Like yo, how the fuck you not?
Right. Charismatic.
There's no way that you're not talking to nobody right now. Like I'm the only person you're talking to.
Niggas say that too. Like you pretty, you got a man.
They automatically assume because you're pretty, you're not single.
I don't do that.
Niggas do that.
A lot of guys do that.
I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, even when they assume that we're not single, they still try to talk to us anyway. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, does it really matter if I have somebody or I don't?
It really doesn't.
You're still trying to talk to me. So
really
like,
that be the line. Like, I know you got a man, but...
Right, exactly.
He's not here right now.
That's what I'm saying. What happened?
I said he's not here right now.
Exactly.
I don't even see why people even say that. To be honest, like why you even bringing that up? If you know, why you even?
Yeah.
Don't even mention them.
Yeah.
Like I had a conversation today, right? The reason why I asked you that from jump is like because, my body count came up in the conversation.
Oh my God.
Right.
Okay.
And the person, didn't believe the number.
Okay.
So I'm just like. I feel like I know my truth. I know myself. So like, I don't have to lie to anybody. So it's just like, I feel like no matter who I tell, they're not going to believe me.
Because they feel like your number would be higher.
For whatever reason. Higher, lower, I don't know, whatever.
Guess, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you have that same problem?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm like, it's like a thin line because it's just like, off rip, people's just like, oh, you're lying. It's just like, I'm a liar.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I take it offensive, but then it's just like, I gotta think like, yo, this person.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Then it's like, there's some ugly guys who will say their number, and I feel like, I'd be like, what? Like, there's no way your number's that high. Like, you lying
That's a fact.
So I get it. We do it too. And you know what it is? I think.
Damn, that's bad.
But it's the truth.
It is, but it's bad. I'm gonna say it.
I feel like
bad.
Women are more likely to believe that a man is gonna have a higher count, whereas men,
regardless of how you
want
look,
to believe the woman when she has a low count. Like they'll believe that.
I feel
like men will believe a lower number.
If you're charismatic and you're like an outgoing person, regardless if you... no, I can't say it out loud. No, it's not true. No, no. You gotta have some looks. I was gonna say...
What are you gonna say? You don't agree?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
With what?
All right, so if a girl told you a low number and she was like really pretty, charismatic, whatever, you would believe it?
Plus, I mean, if we've been intimate, like sexual, that counts too. Like you're not, like you expect me to believe what you're telling me with all of these skill sets.
Okay, I get it. But no, because she could have sex multiple times with one person. And they probably learned together.
That person was just really good with her.
Exactly.
And taught her a lot.
What are the odds of that though?
What?
Possibility. That's a very possibility.
I don't want to get personal.
Right, we're not get personal, but yeah, the odds are not that low.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When you have relationships with somebody and you comfortable and you start experimenting, that's all I gotta say.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. So when you're in a long-term relationship,
it's possible.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. How else are you gonna make it through?
I don't feel like I've been in a relationship.
You better spice it up.
Exactly.
I probably haven't been in a relationship long enough to say that. So
okay, well, that's fair.
Well said.
That's why my perspective is
Got it. I'm glad to have given you the other way.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. I want to say...
I hope we were recording this whole time.
Yeah, we were recording.
I was hoping.
I'm about to press play now.
By the way, my name is Denzil.
I am Natalie. Welcome to episode
25
of the Least Favorite Podcast. And we are joined today with my best friend, Toni. Wait, we need the applause.
Hand clap.
I'm sorry.
Gunshot applause.
Cameraman.
What's good?
Sorry, I know y'all brought
He got his drink. He came back.
Nigga sad.
I'm glad you got a drink though.
All right. So yes,
cozy over there.
It's
so excited.
You are.
So excited.
Can I just say, since it's on camera, y'all been my therapy.
Stop, for real.
So I'm so happy.
Oh my God, that's
therapy?
So nice.
Yes.
That's a bit much.
Damn.
No, it's not.
I'm about to say, you better.
Denzel.
Really? We're therapeutic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. I'm going to say we are very therapeutic.
Y'all bring up topics. Oh, first of all, she's my best friend.
Therapy
so
for millennials. That could be why people tune in.
Somebody said that. I feel like somebody said that.
Okay, so let me rephrase it because now you got me thinking about what I said.
Somebody said that in the comments once.
Well, let her elaborate a little bit.
Okay, y'all have been very
therapeutic.
Very therapeutic. Like I watch and I feel like you bring up very good topics that I should be talking about, that I should be normalizing and shit. So yeah,
I agree. I feel like we do.
I'm glad we were that type of service to you.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, but
don't
we
be surprised.
No, yeah, you're not gonna act surprised.
You know what? I'm not gonna. I don't really pay attention. Like I just be coming, doing my shit, and then I leave. Like I don't really think about.
That day, and I was like, "Yo, it's low-key therapeutic," and you were like, "No, high-key therapeutic." Like us just sitting here and talking.
But I was talking about for myself though.
For
I didn't
me
know.
too,
I didn't know it was for like.
For other
but
people.
if it's for you guys, what makes you think that it wouldn't be for somebody else?
I don't know because
that's the whole. Isn't that the whole?
But we sit in this couch in this room, the three of us, and we're just like, yo, we just gonna do what we want to do. And
bro,
hopefully, if one person gets something out of it, cool. But we just enjoy it. Like,
our shit is called the least favored, meaning like not a lot of people. Is gonna be on the same type of time.
But you know why? Because not everybody wants to talk about the things we talk about.
Exactly.
It's a lot of
so it's just
health.
like
it's a lot of like.
I'm already thinking that nobody's gonna be on this type of time.
Right.
Not to say that nobody out there is, but like I don't know, like the average person, like I just wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, but thank you. That means a lot to us.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
I'm glad.
I've been actually getting more messages with people telling me like, I love what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
People that I don't even talk to, like randomly, are hitting me up and telling me that.
Like my boy, my boy Monroe just hit me recently and was just like, "Yo, like y'all really got over 100 subscribers," and I low key forgot, and I was just like,
I know. I went on the other day. I was like, oh my God.
It made me check. I'm not gonna lie. I looked. I was like, damn, we had
I know in today's world it don't feel like a lot, but it is. 100 is 100.
You gotta celebrate the little things too. You know what I'm saying?
You
gotta enjoy the whole journey.
I believe like when you are grateful for the little things, like you keep getting more things to be grateful for. So like we're just gonna ride this wave and continue doing what we're doing.
It's about gratitude. It's about gratitude.
Exactly.
You know? So let's normalize gratitude.
But anyway, I'm glad that you came.
Word.
Because
Thank
now
you
we
for
can
coming.
get like another female perspective on things. Word. So, do you want to introduce the first topic, Denzil?
Self-sabotage in relationships. What does this mean to y'all? Go ahead. Go.
We heard that.
No. So self-sabotage, to me, when I hear it, I just think of someone, you're in a relationship with someone who basically is just like in kind of like shocked that you're even with them. Like they're kind of like, I don't deserve you, or I'm not worthy of love. I shouldn't be with you. You're too good for me. Or, so I feel like they just have that negative outlook on the relationship kind of. And I don't know. That's how I view it.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's just like very insecure for me. It's like being with someone who's very insecure.
Yeah. Or somebody might be hard on themselves. They're like, damn, like they might have a certain expectation of a type of person that they want to be, and they don't reach that. They fail. They feel like they failed that with this person that they're with. So that might make them feel, like they should self-sabotage. Like, yo, if you ever feel like you want to just, eject yourself from this situation, feel free. Because I know I've been, slacking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
And there's also kind of like no drive for them to want to fix it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like they just don't have, I guess, the belief that they can do it, maybe. Like the confidence that they can do it. So they just kind of are like, you know what? Like they give up, basically. Leave me alone. Have you been with someone like this?
I've spoken to somebody that was like this before.
What was some of the things that they would say? You don't have to get like two, but like was it along the lines of like, you're too good for me, I don't deserve you?
No, it was just like, it was like I know I'm a lot to deal with.
Okay.
Like I've came across that a lot with like women.
Women are a lot to deal with. They need to say that every time. They gotta reassure.
Do you feel like she? All right. Damn.
Attack.
Ladies, that's not the direction I was going in. That was.
Don't attack me.
Yeah, you was like
cameraman.
Damn.
That was all cameraman.
Well, I wanted to ask, was she allowed to deal with? Like,
she definitely was.
In what way? Was she like bratty? Was she
attention needing?
Okay.
Always needed attention. Like out of like my day, like I always needed like at least a text, at least some type of like, hey, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like talk to me type. Like she would literally say that, like talk to me, like what's wrong? Like what did I do? Type. And I'm just like,
it was too much.
At times.
Yeah.
At times.
How long were you involved with her, I guess? Was it a short amount of time?
You were just talking to her?
Few months.
Okay.
Few months.
Okay.
Maybe up to a year. No more than a year, I'd say.
Sounds like she has separation issues. Were both her parents in her life?
This is getting to where does it come
partially. Partially. Yeah. But we're not about to get into her shit.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But we could.
What it sounds like.
Well, all right. What's your experience?
This person is not a bad person, by the way. Great person. Just
shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Too much was said. We focused.
No. We good. Okay. I ain't say too
all
much.
right. Good. All right. No, I was gonna touch on where does it come from, and definitely self-esteem, right? Self-talk.
Negative self-talk.
Yeah. Self-talk, and then I was mentioning before in my head I was that it's not necessarily that like I say like, oh, I'm not worthy of you. I'm not. It could be something self-conscious like that you're not saying out loud. So you just think that, but you never said it out loud because there's levels to it. Like,
what do you mean? Like, what would be the self-conscious thing?
I'm sorry, I meant like a subconscious thing.
Oh, subconscious thing. So like what? Like I'm trying to think too, because I get what you're saying.
Like, cause there's times that like I've self-sabotaged, but I have never told myself like I'm not worthy of somebody. Like, but I just know. Okay. Like after learning about it over years, I realized that I have done that. But I don't think I've necessarily been like, or ever told somebody like, no, you're not worthy. Like no, normal. I always thought I was the bomb, but like, you know, like, well, I haven't said the bomb in a minute. Jesus.
No,
I always thought I was the shit.
I feel like that's normal though, because I feel like we all have those moments where we're in a relationship with someone and maybe they're like, we feel they're probably better than us, or they show love better than us, or they maybe they're more mature. Or
they might express themselves
more money than we do. Like any little thing. And you might feel like, damn, like maybe I don't belong with this person. Like they could probably do better. Be with someone who gets them or understands them better, or someone more mature, or someone prettier. Like you may think that. So it's like, I feel like that's normal, but when you let it run how you are going to be with this person in the relationship, and you kind of just start speaking down on yourself to that person, like you're making it known now to your partner that you feel like you're not worthy enough to be with them. Yeah. So like, how do you think now your partner is going to receive that? Now they're going to actually start thinking, you know what, maybe I can do better. Why am I settling?
Exactly.
Maybe they have a point. And now you're putting that thought into their head, and it's like that's a dangerous.
Especially
you can't even
if
be
you
mad.
keep repeating it,
Exactly.
like you keep mentioning it like that.
You can't even be surprised if they do cheat on you.
Yeah.
Because you kind of like birthed this idea.
At that point, if you keep repeating it, it's like a mantra in their head.
Exactly.
Like, why am I? Why am I?
You planted the seed.
That's true. Oof.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's deep.
Also, so I feel like that's normal. When you do have, we're all gonna have those little like.
Speaking of seed,
Yeah, but
can we fix this? What's the root?
Well, I feel like we said is parent relationships or childhood experiences. I think that shapes everything we do.
But those
Most
things
of
are
what we
easily
do.
solved. If that person expresses whatever, like say she says, "Oh, I don't deserve it because you have a lot of patience. You can deal with my shit, whatever." And as a man, I'm just using myself as an example. It's my job to reassure her that no, you're fine. Like there's nothing wrong with the way you are. You're a good person. Like, so it's easy if you're the person she's with or he's with. Once you tell that person how you feel, even if you want to say it's self-sabotage, the other person can make that person feel secure and feel good about themselves.
But not everybody could do that either.
Not everyone can.
You know, like
depends on the person you're with.
I always say, like, I'm not emotionally, like, I would love to give to everyone, but I am not emotionally available for everybody. Like, I don't have the emotional capability to give all the time. Like, it's hard when someone, because I have some people like that in my life, that they're just like, they're constantly going through some kind of, I hate to say it, like depression or something like that. And I try my best, but sometimes it's like, I can't always talk to them. I can't do it. And I feel bad, but it's just hard. So if you're not one of those people, like, and you know you're getting into this relationship with somebody that has like low self-esteem, if you're not ready to be there for that person, you really got to think about like what you're getting into. Because that takes a lot. Because it takes a toll on your own self.
You have mentioned how you would like reassure the woman, right? But it's like, what if she keeps doing it over and over and over again? Like, how many times are you willing to reassure her before it get like you have a breaking point?
So I mean, it depends on that person. Like if it's me if this is the person I want to be with, and I know I can see something in her that she may not be able to see, so just reassure her. Just make her feel good and special. Make her not feel like she's the most annoying person in the world. Yeah, everyone's gonna nag or express something that you may not, something. They're gonna be some nagging. Yeah, that goes with the territory. Yeah, but as long as you don't make her feel like she's a problem when she does it, just listen when she says how she feels. Have some empathy when she's expressing herself, and you can just reassure, make her feel special, and just go from there. So.
That comes with maturity, though.
It comes with maturity. That's the thing. Not every person.
Yeah. Nobody, the average person don't have the patience for that.
That's what she was saying. Like, she doesn't always. So you have to kind of be in it.
Like, you got to want this to work. You have to want this to work in order to have that type of.
Correct.
Let me speak for the woman out there. I've been told, like, yo, you got it. Get it together. Like, you're fine. And I've been told, like, girl, you got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's two different. So I've been told both ways. And it's difficult. Like, it's hard. Yeah.
Damn.
So we were talking about how we could fix this.
Yeah. I mean, I think we spoke about how we could fix it. But I think it's up to, like, I feel like we always come down to this. It really is up to both people in the relationship.
And the individual too.
Yes, because they have to put that work in.
Mostly the individual.
Yeah. They have to put that work in, but it's like
the individual first, because besides this relationship, despite whether it's good or bad, you really here for yourself. Yeah. Unless you got kids to feed, you really here for yourself.
It really starts with that negative self-talk.
Exactly. So
like, you gotta fix the way you talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's how you talk about yourself to other people. If you really think about it.
Yeah. That's true.
I've come to a point that I don't think that I should really be depending on somebody else to fix that for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's nice that you could be that for that person, but
it's a plus.
I've gotten to the point that is like, nah, bitch, you gotta do that for you. You can't be looking. And y'all spoken about this before, like what you bring into a relationship. Like, you shouldn't. That person should be your plus. It should be your add-on. Like these things. These things, I'm not gonna lie, they gotta get handled. Like, you may be wrapped up in a relationship right now and dealing with this stuff, but just know, if you not, take care of this shit right now, because you about to sabotage your whole relationship, the other person. Like, it's very toxic.
Exactly. You gotta do it yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ultimately.
Get it done.
Because not everyone's gonna find that mature person that will be patient with them.
Damn. I
feel like hand clap on that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, we got some shit up. We got some shit up just now.
Got quiet.
Yeah, we got some shit up just now.
The one time we need the motorcycle to ride by, this shit is super quiet.
I'm done.
Thank God.
It got deep.
Jesus Christ.
So like, all right. So when you are in a situation that's probably not going the best, right? Damn, I kind of want to say this for both. I want to say men and women, not just women, because the original question was like, why do women remain in that situation? Like, why do you remain in a bad situation until you're absolutely emotionally done? Mm-hmm. Why can't you just leave?
I feel like it's because of attachments.
Okay.
You might like what I said in the previous pod, like when women, not to just point at women, but like when you really have feelings for someone, mm-hmm. you become like a part of them, like their life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have you might be the one with the Netflix. She may want to watch Netflix. Guess what?
You can't no more.
Right.
She's getting your Netflix, bro.
Right.
So
and when
it's
y'all
just
watch it together, it's what she wants to watch.
Right,
Netflix,
right,
like,
and vice versa. So it's just like I feel like I don't know. It's really hard when it's just like when things is really bad and the right thing to do is just to separate. It's really easier said than done to just walk away. Mm-hmm. It's really hard.
There's a lot of levels. Like, how long have y'all been together? How long have you known this person?
You probably got over 100 photos in your phone together.
The experiences you guys
experiences, what places have you gone together?
Family is cool with each other.
Big one.
Exactly.
Big one.
That's tough.
Exactly.
Big one.
Y'all probably had a pet. Y'all probably had a dog.
Yeah.
The dog died.
Mm-hmm. Kid, I was gonna say, I have kids.
Hello. You know what I'm saying? So the dog died. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know, let me make it out. I know a guy, like he got stuck with his girl's dog, and like every time he see that dog, he's just like,
damn.
He's torn.
Wait, how he got stuck? Why didn't she take the dog?
Yeah, why didn't she take the dog?
I don't know the details. I just know that little dog.
How you just take custody of the dog?
He always says, like, yeah, that's my ex's dog. But he has a dog in his crib. Oh, that was my ex's dog. Like,
he just has to mention it. He want no attachment with, like, he don't want to say that's my dog. No, that's my ex's dog. She's just staying with me.
He loves the dog though, but you know.
He's her.
He's like, you know what? The dog is better off for me.
You know what's crazy? I don't even remember the dog's name. I just know that that's his ex's dog.
You're a little petty. That's what I'm saying. Because you don't got to mention it every single time. Like,
hey, my dog is my dog.
Like, bitch, I still got your dog.
What?
If y'all, depending on how old y'all are, like, have y'all, and I've heard about this, like, have y'all signed like on a car together? Like,
Shish. Nope.
Get it together, like, have y'all apartment, car, like, this is about to fuck with your credit. Like, what if you did something petty and you got her this car and she got the whip?
See?
Bitch, you gonna make those payments?
Attachments.
Like,
what I just said. Attachments.
It's a lot.
It's easier said than done. Mm-hmm, it's not just women. Mm-hmm. It should be just why do we stay? Why do we stay in the?
That's why I wanted to change it.
Mm-hmm. It's not just women because men do it too.
Right. So I wanted to actually talk about the reasons why men stay.
Sometimes your girl might be pulling that bag.
Yes.
Your girl might be pulling in bread, and you're like, yo. I mean, despite what's going on, I mean, do I really want to throw this away? Because, like, I'm not really even using my money for anything. And this is I'm not talking from experience. No, of course. I'm just saying, like,
but that's facts.
This is real situations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. What if she's the breadwinner? Like,
exactly. Y'all might not even be official. You probably just met her. Y'all in the honeymoon stage and things is sweet as usual. Mm-hmm. She's paying for everything. Mm-hmm.
But
guys could get very comfortable and complacent in that sense. Anybody would.
Yeah. But the fact is that it's not gonna last too long if you only on those things. This is what people gotta realize. Like, if you around for the money, guess what? Money could disappear. What if she lose her job?
Yeah.
What if her credit get bad? Right. What if she did something? You don't know everything.
That's what I'm saying. So she might be a good girl too. And it's like, maybe aside from the money, like, she cooks, she cleans, she takes care of herself.
Yeah, exactly.
And like a lot of guys, I hear a lot of guys now that I know.
She might be smart.
who are exactly. She's smart. She got her whatever. She got college degrees, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I know men who will be like, yo, like it's hard to find a good girl now.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these girls, they just care about bags and shoes and hair and lashes, and it's just like there's no substance.
Right.
They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. Like what the
Nothing.
fuck? I'm not wifing this. Like, so it's like when they have somebody, they probably not all the way happy, but it's like, damn, I may not find another person like this.
There's some Tyler Perry movie. I think it's Why Did I Get Married?
Oh my God,
that.
yes.
So there's a rule. You know what I'm saying?
80-20 rule.
Yes. Okay, and there's an 80-20 rule. So what ends up happening, long story short, is the guy leaves his low self-esteem, overweight wife who cooks, cleans, does everything under the sun. Doesn't worships him, even though she shouldn't because he treats her like shit. But she's the 80. He leaves her for the 20, which is some skinny, really pretty, shopaholic.
Exactly.
Yes. So he leaves her, and then fast forward, sees her in the future, and she got herself together. She lost weight and shit.
She lost weight. She's way more confident. She got a new man who loves her, and he sees her with the new man, and he gets jealous.
Okay.
Yes.
And he comes back.
80-20 rule. 80-20 rule.
So who's to say that this woman would have gotten right with this nigga, with this bum ass nigga?
Exactly. She wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she was pretty stagnant while she was with this dude. So it's just like...
And it really was because of him, honestly. Like,
yeah, he was holding her back because he kept her feeling low.
Yeah.
He kept her feeling insecure. He wouldn't compliment her.
Yeah.
Yo, that movie, if you guys ever
and you said
it
was on today.
And you said he treated her like shit?
Yeah. And he used to even make fun of how fat she was.
Yo, he would just say, like, yo, you overweight, like, lose some weight, go to the gym, like, why are you wearing that? Oh my God, there's one scene, she had, like, some pretty lingerie on.
Yeah, she was trying to get sexy for him.
Y'all know who the girl, what's her name?
Jill Scott.
You know she fine. Yes.
You was talking to Jill Scott like this?
Yes.
This is before the blowjob the video, the little clip.
She made a blowjob
video. Damn
that.
that. It don't matter whether it was before, after, it don't matter.
Oh, wait, let's fix that. She didn't make a blowjob video. She was performing, and it's a song about giving head, I think.
She was damn near.
She was like in front of the crowd, and she had the microphone, and she was doing something sexual with the microphone. I never saw the clip though.
She went viral.
Let's just like clarify. It wasn't a blowjob video.
This wasn't.
Yeah.
More recent Jill Scott.
Jill was on that type of time. You know what I'm saying?
So there was a scene that Jill Scott, she was bigger at that point, and she bought some lingerie for him, and she was because they wasn't having sex, and she was just like. You know, she showed up in the bedroom and he laughed at her.
He deadass laughed at her.
He laughed and he was like, I'm going to sleep.
He said something about parachute or something. He said something rude and it was just like she cried.
Yo.
She was in bed crying. Like, that's his wife too. That was his wife.
You gotta see this movie.
Like,
this is off topic. I don't watch Tyler Perry movies.
Well,
They're
that
all
one
like
was.
like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I seen something today, right? I sent it to the IG group chat.
I don't remember. What was
it? All right. So this shit kind of went viral. I couldn't unsee it. Like, so apparently this dude, he's with his girl, but he's not pleasing her. He's not touching her. He's not doing anything. He claims that he loves her, but he loves himself. So, like, he feels like he doesn't have to really, like, not be affectionate, but, like, please his woman or, like, compliment her or, you know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he feels like just what they have, whatever they have, is enough.
She was
she was just like, you know, can we at least have sex once a week? At least, because we don't even have that. And I'm just like, I'm looking at her and I'm looking at him. I'm just like, why aren't you having?
Yeah, actually, this is a good topic.
Not to just be like super, not to be like super like.
Wait, what do you mean?
Masculine.
All right, actually, can we play it real quick? Because we could actually insert it. It's on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to.
Whose Bluetooth is connected to the thingy?
Probably yours.
I want to understand.
I think he took mine off.
I got it.
Probably yours.
For a while. Yeah, let's play it so that way Tony knows, and then we could.
Yeah, because I'm a little lost.
Topic.
All right, so I got it right here.
As well. No. He's gonna put it through the.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a second.
It's just a clip.
Put it really loud so Tony can hear it.
Give me a moment. You know what? While we do that, we're gonna take a brief commercial break. Pay some bills.
Play it.
We're gonna hold it together.
All right, we back from commercial break.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
All right, babe. Babe, I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 247 before you can feel love?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 247, but I'm not wood. Okay, I'm a woman and I find you attractive and I would like to have sex with you once in a while. Even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do... When last did you fuck me?
Something tells me he has a little problem.
Maybe.
What's the problem?
A problem.
Impotence?
Erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
Possibly.
That? Gay?
I mean, once a week, you can't have sex.
Gay is extreme.
Nah, but you know what? That's not
never
too
know.
far-fetched.
See, what I was going to say
It looks
is...
like he's in the black church. You know how they go.
I was going to say he got a bitch. He got bitches.
Oh, he was saying in the other direction.
That's
That's
got
another
bitches.
possibility. None of these should be ruled out.
He
they all
in
are
these
possibilities.
streets.
All possible.
He's in these streets. That's my interpretation.
Possible.
I mean, I could be wrong, and that's fine. But
No, that's a good
my
interpretation. It could be. He's
How-
already satisfied.
How you got... not to objectify her, but like how you got this beautiful
Fine.
chocolate queen.
She was really, really beautiful.
In your house that you're staying with, and you're not pleasing her.
Are they gonna see what she looks like?
Yeah, he's gonna put the video
Okay,
up.
perfect. Cause she a thickum.
I don't know, man.
I don't mess with females, but
I hate to make it sound cliche, but it's dudes like him that mess it up for.
Okay, real question. Do you feel like it's possible that maybe he just has a low sex drive?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, he
could-
probably not
I know
that
it's not
sexual.
the most common because people always like to think that men have like super high sex drive
Yeah.
and need to have it. all
it
the
could
time.
be. But
Some-
you're in a relationship and y'all both have needs. So even if it's not once a week, like meet each other halfway. Like if he has a low sex drive, then fine. But like let's solve it together. Like how can she shouldn't be having to touch herself like.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
You feel
every
me?
day while he's in the house.
In a relationship, though?
That's all. I mean, it's fine. Like people think that's fine too. Like it's what you want
Right.
to do. But she doesn't think it's fine. So they need to have a conversation and meet each other halfway. Like even if it's like once a month, y'all have a whole date night in the house, no kids, feel me? Wine, dine, all that shit. You know, bring out the lunch. Something like he need a.
No context I need from this. Is she a housewife? Where she's
We
staying
don't
home all day?
know. We don't know.
Does she work? Because it sounds like he said, like what he said, he's like, I go to work all day.
Yes,
and I come
yes.
home and he's like
He's
exhausted and
tired.
she's just there. And it's
So
nonstop.
what though? I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Oh no, I agree. I'm saying no. But I'm just trying to give him some more.
No, don't give him
backstory
nothing, bro.
Because
Don't
A
give him
quick
nothing.
60, come on, like, not that I want it to be 60 seconds, but come on, get it together, like, something.
Not even nothing the whole week, not even a quickie,
I mean, I agree.
bro.
Just
Somebody's
a quickie.
occupying your time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, how are you not like what?
That whole thing just don't make no sense to me.
But I've heard stories of this before.
Clapping
Yeah.
that shit every
not,
day.
It's
What
not
is you
uncommon.
All right. What if your girl don't want to have sex with you every day though? Then what? Are you gonna meet her halfway? What's normal
Halfway.
for you? Okay. What's normal?
See,
Because what's normal for you may not be normal for somebody else. Like somebody might say
Wait,
once
wait.
a month is normal.
It's levels though. Like Tony said, it's levels. So are you gotta say whether are you living with this person? Because that's a big difference from if you don't live with them.
Okay.
Because if
yes,
you live
yes,
with them,
yes, that's true.
that's totally different.
That's
Y'all
true.
might be on each other every single day.
Yeah.
Y'all might be on each other every 2 days. So you gotta differentiate that.
Yeah. Okay, so if you guys aren't living together,
Well,
Versus if you are living together. Like, if you're not living with
them.
It's
a big difference because then y'all got to get the telly.
Right. Like, where do you
got the free? Like, there's a lot of...
Just the car.
Feel me? I remember those days. Days.
Yeah.
Feel me? Living that telly life. It gets a little...
Little pricey.
It's a little pricey.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all, them 4 hours for $50.
Ain't enough. Never enough.
Them things, you know.
Never enough.
Them things used to stack up. Right?
It's never enough. And when your 4 hours is up,
you got stuck up.
I'm out of there. Like,
they be knocking.
Y'all gotta go home. Y'all gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
That should get pricey and annoying.
All right, so when you do live with someone,
it just got real ratchet. It just got real ratchet just now.
It's a fact though. It needs to be said, alright?
Facts.
It needs to be said.
Facts.
When you do live with someone, what's normal for you? What's right for you?
In a week?
I would say 3 to 4 times.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I think that's fine.
That's fine.
Like, I do have a full-time job too. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I wake up early too. Like, I think 3 to 4 is fine. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could be with someone.
I say 5.
Okay,
I say 5.
I don't think I could be with someone who needed it every single day. I'm not ready
Need is crazy.
Some people need it every
single day. That's
I cannot.
wild.
I cannot.
I need a few times a week. I need a few times a week, people. Like, depending on what's going on, I need a few times a week. I can't, like, after a week passed, then I'm like, all right. I'm waiting for this nigga to come home. Like,
what do you
I don't
need?
care if he come home at 2, I'm going to wake that nigga up. Like.
So, all right, let's be specific, though. Like, if we really want to talk about this, let's go there. Like, what do you need? You need some head or you need like, the real... You need some intercourse. Like, what is it?
Okay, see, my perspective is different, guys. Like... I could get real.
Because you asked this one time. But I was the only girl.
I live with my fiance, right? We got 2 kids. Feel me? We kind of got to plan it. You feel me? I have a 2-year-old. I can't just... It's not like it's just a baby who don't know nothing and you could just go in the next room.
Yeah.
With the 2-year-old, when's his nap time? Mm-hmm. When he going to bed? Mm-hmm. Am I going to still be awake when he go to bed? Like, you got to plan it out. Feel me? So I'm down for a few times a week, but shit happens. Like... The baby got an appointment. You got a party. Like some shit happens and you
still
can't
make time for it though. You still try to make time.
You
for
have
it.
to. You have to make the effort. You know. I appreciate those nights he copped the bottle for me and we taking shots like right before his bedtime. I feel you. I got the sign, honey.
Yeah,
I got
it. Making effort. That's what it is. Yes. Like I think
taking
it's about the
shots
effort
before you go to bed.
It's about the effort.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Because you do have 2 kids. So, but you still have it, and it's like part of your like to-do list. Like, make time for this. A lot of people, they don't even bother trying to factor it in.
See, no, that's the problem. But the whole point of this video is that a conversation needs to be had. Like,
yeah, like, do they even have kids? We don't even know. Maybe they have kids.
We don't know.
We don't even know.
But there has to be some compromise. Like, there has to be a conversation.
There has to
like,
be.
Niggas need to talk about their sex life. Just like y'all spoken up. Wait, have y'all spoken about it? Like, what people want. Like, during sex, like normalizing, like, your needs, like if somebody's not giving it right,
right, exactly.
So that's part of that conversation. Like, how often do you need it?
Exactly,
like,
and this goes part of the love languages. People need physical affection, physical touch. Mm-hmm. That's very important for a lot of people. That's probably number 1. That's how they show it, and that's how they receive it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not his love language, but he still has to know his partner's language and give that to her, and she has to. I don't know. And she was only asking for once a week. Like, that's nothing.
That's crazy.
Once a week.
She said at least because they're not even having that. So that means they're not having.
Like, he can't give her once a week.
How you let a week?
He's not even her like once a month. It sounds like.
There are couples though that don't really have sex. They probably have sex once a year or something, and they're fine with it. But that's because both of them have low sex drive.
Once a year.
That's how you know your relationship is over.
Yeah, no, but like they were always like that in previous relationships with other people, and they finally found each other, and it was like, all right, look, I don't need sex. I have a low sex drive. The other person felt the same way, and that was it. That's their relation, and that's what's normal for them. So it was like, hey, if it works.
I've never heard of that, but I think it's because of our age that we haven't heard of that yet.
Yeah.
But it's been in too many freaking movies for it not to exist.
So what age do they do that?
I don't know.
Once a year?
I don't know.
What age?
I don't know.
Like, all right, babe, we 78. We ain't about to be fucking we ain't about to be fucking once a month or like we used to. Like, it's over. Like, what?
Oh, God.
Like, what age?
That's not a relationship to me. Because I feel like relationship has those intimate moments.
That's what I'm saying. That's what keeps it lit.
That sounds like a business relationship.
Exactly. I feel like sex is what keeps it lit.
Yeah, of course. Another way you connect with your partner.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Once a year?
Yeah, man.
You got me fucked up.
All the way fucked up.
Yeah, like that's absurd. But I mean,
once?
Like I've been in relationships with people who our sex drives didn't match. As I got older, my sex drive isn't fucking
me too.
As high as it was when I was younger.
But you compromise, you know.
But see, I didn't notice that till hindsight. I'm like, yo, why the fuck? Why is it like this? And then like once we kind of like apart, you look back, you like, oh shit, that's why.
Like when I was younger, I used to be retarded. Like it was like before sex, watch porn, had sex, after sex, watch porn. And it was fucking crazy when I was younger. And then as I got older, it just started like being in a relationship with people who weren't on that same level. My sex drive started getting a little bit lower because of that. And then
also it can change.
Yeah, it could change because you kind of match that person.
It's habitual.
You know what I'm saying? You match that person's energy. Like I swear, when I was younger, it was crazy. Like it was just like kind of 24/7 with it, like damn near.
And as a woman, like after, again, I keep saying about my kids, but after your body changes a lot. Mm-hmm. Like during pregnancy, after pregnancy, your hormones change, and like I be catching myself. I'm like, whoa,
like I'm bugging right now. Mm-hmm.
Let's just
calm down.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a good topic. Good video.
Sheesh, that was heavy. So what do we conclude? What do you feel like would help this couple? Some words of advice. So they're clearly in therapy. That looks like couples therapy. They had the therapist in the room. So I guess they are taking the necessary steps. But it sounded like he was still resistant.
We don't have enough context to solve this, though.
Nah, I agree.
We don't.
We need a little bit more.
Yeah, we need a little bit more. Because we don't know the specifics.
However,
they could work it out.
At least once a week.
This is fixable. At least once a week it could
But the main question is, why aren't you... You're not even eating her out.
He's
gay.
He's
not gay.
Like, what is going on?
No, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that because I literally just said, what advice would we give them? Oh, we don't have enough information, but you're gonna say he's gay. We have enough information to say that.
Fuck the advice.
Oh my God.
You're not even sticking your finger in her mouth.
Nah,
he's upset. He's real upset.
You too tired to stick your finger in her, bro?
There's only one other way. He's either gay or he's just completely not attracted to her.
He ain't gay. He got bitches. He got bitches.
He got bitches.
He got bitches. While he's at work, while he's at work, he working out some other pussy. And he too tired to fucking tend to the one that he got at home.
I mean, that's a possibility.
You can still have your main girl and service her. But
that
still
is true because he can't give. There's a lot of men who do that.
That's true. Still slinging dick to the side and the main.
It's not happening. There's a lot of holes in this situation.
When I was younger, I had a higher sex drive. I could have done.
He might be. I don't know. He might be like an oddball, like just a one of one.
I'm still for erectile dysfunction. I really think something's going on.
Like,
it was something in the UK. It was UK.
Because then there's a follow-up episode. Maybe we could find it.
She's
and see how it
way
works
too
out.
fine for you not to be.
I wish them all the best.
Yo,
I hope they saw good. Yo,
she's way too.
Give her some love, yo. Give her some love.
Alright, so it seems like she was in.
This nigga's like him.
She was dealing with some fuck shit, according to her. I would say.
But he wasn't.
We all kind of deal with a lot of bullshit when we're in a relationship. So do you feel like it's better to just be single, have your high standards, not settle for less? Or do you feel like you should just stay in your relationship and settle for less?
Nope. I feel like it's very subjective.
Yeah.
Because you might be like, oh yeah, I want to be single. And then as soon as you're single, 2 months later, you're like,
shit whack.
Yeah, the single shit whack, man.
Especially if you have the high standards. Because it's like, you're going to realize there's not a lot of people who can meet.
And vice versa. You might be in a relationship and you're like, yo, I really wanted this relationship, but I don't know if I could really deal with this person.
Yeah.
I think I may want to be single again.
Yeah.
So it's really subjective. It really depends on your situation. And whether you want to make this work or not.
Yep. I agree. Depends on who you with too. Like, is that person willing to go the extra mile? Are you willing to go the extra mile?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of elements to that.
Right.
A lot of elements. But I don't downplay the woman or the man that's like, I want this, this, and this. You know, I think that it does limit you a little bit because I feel like y'all spoken about this before. Like, you see a person, they don't got the job, they don't got this, they don't got this, and you're like automatically like, but this person could have so much potential. So,
yeah, it depends. Some standards I feel like are negotiable. Not everything always has to be so. Because there are women who are like, if you are less than 6 feet tall, no. If you are bald, no. If you are overweight, no. If you are this age, like, let's say the woman is 30. Like, I'm not going to date anyone younger than 35. So now I'm only going to look at 35 to 40. You got to be in that age range. You have to have 2 degrees.
So what is that called? What is that called? Like preference, or like you just selective, like breeding? Like, what is that?
No, I would just say those are standards and preference.
It's called standards and preference, but at some point it's like for example,
at some point you have to negotiate. Or I'm only going to date like Asian men or black men or Spanish men. Like, they just limit themselves. They don't even want to date outside their race or anything, whatever it is. So it's just like
men do that shit too.
Standards.
Men do that shit too, though.
Certain things could be taken off the list to kind of widen your view, because you really could be missing out on something good.
That's true.
But at the same time, you need to have a good set of standards. You know, you don't want to be settling for less. Like, you feel me? If he got no job and he not hitting it right, like, why?
And he's not even respecting you, or
if he got no job and he ain't cleaning the house, like.
Right, because you know what? Maybe we should, like, at one point, I feel like we are going to talk about gender roles, because I feel like, I think we did a little bit, but it's like, there's also nothing wrong with the guy being home and the woman being the main breadwinner.
Absolutely not. But there got to be some compensation.
Exactly.
Like, we got to work it.
He should be cooking and cleaning then. Sorry, but like, the gender roles have to be
It got to be a balance.
There has to be a balance. Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
Some of this should be questionable, though, because it's just like, sis, what is he really doing for you? He's not hitting it right. He's broke.
Not hitting
ugly.
It right.
I mean, you might have been lonely for some months, but it's just like, what did you see? What made you say, all right, I'll give him a chance? Like, what is it?
When your good friends are questioning your relationship, that's a problem. Okay, when you're good friends, it cannot just be some friend that you talk to sometimes. No, when your good friends are questioning, like,
your real friends,
honey, that's a problem.
I ain't gonna front. I just recently told one of my boys, like, yo, tread lightly, bruh.
Yeah?
Damn.
How did he take it? Was he tight?
I don't know. It was a text.
Oh.
Text. Very, I guess.
Casual?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just like, yo, very cool person, but tread lightly.
Gave the warning.
Tread
a little warning.
lightly.
I think that's fine, though.
I think I doubled down on it, too. I was just like, bruh, tread lightly.
And you know what? Some people would be like, oh, you just hating because you said that.
Yeah,
you know
but
I mean,
I don't think he took it that way.
No, of course, he's your friend.
But
some people
I
would
hope
really
he
take
didn't.
it that way.
But
that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
That's a whole other.
Crossing my fingers for my boy.
I would say listen to your friends, but also don't, because they don't really know what's going on with you and that person behind closed doors.
Exactly.
Nobody is in your relationship but you and that person.
Absolutely.
So it's like you could take it with a grain of salt and really evaluate it. Like you could be like, right, they said this, let me see why. Or even ask your friend, why did you say that? Tell me what you think. But if you know the truth, don't let their opinions sway you from who you want to be with.
I don't tell all my friends everything that's going on in my relationship. And you shouldn't. Like, it has to get to a certain point. Maybe I'm overwhelmed. Maybe Then I'm like, okay, Natalie, we gotta talk.
Right, exactly. I was gonna say, you pick which friends too, because you don't tell all of them.
And that's something I spoke about too. Like, you're not gonna sit here and ask advice, investment advice on somebody who's broke and don't got no. Nah.
Exactly.
If you asking advice like from a single person or someone who never has a relationship,
someone who really knows you,
someone who doesn't, someone who don't know you.
How old?
Right.
9.
Like, so yo, bro, when the last time you was in a relationship? Talking about you giving me advice on what I should be doing.
Like, who you?
Exactly.
Who you?
You need to know what you're willing to tolerate with.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I know you're about to say some extra shit.
We need to normalize that. We need to normalize keeping our relationships
private.
Yeah, private and keeping it within you and your partner. Not letting too much information spill out.
Nothing wrong with a little sign of something.
There's nothing wrong with it, but yo, people is full of shit, yo. You just never know. The person that you're talking to could be the same person plotting on your fucking person.
I believe in that evil eye.
Not to say it like that.
I believe that
like
people
your person,
wish bad
but
upon you.
yeah.
And that's for a reason. Like, I don't post every single thing I'm doing. I don't post every accomplishment. I don't share with everybody my accomplishments.
Man.
I don't share the bad with everybody. Like,
yo, it's truth to that saying that shoulder to cry on can turn into a dick to ride on. There's truth to that. There's definitely truth to that. You know what I'm saying? You could be that nigga, be like, yo, sis, yo, he ain't even have to do that to you.
And you know what?
You don't deserve that.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm so glad you brought that
niggas
up.
be playing that role, and then next thing you know, yeah, she in your arms, and you know what I'm saying, y'all cuddling,
but
all
it's the
type of
same
shit.
with women too, because you just made me think. Like, a lot of women, they wanna know about your relationship, because they probably are looking at your man like, how he treats you, how he talks to you. Like,
women
you got a
are
good
like
man.
that, yo.
Like, I used to hate when
And y'all be telling y'all best friends everything.
Not everything though.
Some of y'all.
Yeah.
There's certain things
Some
I'm
of
not
y'all.
gonna
Certain
say.
people.
Yeah.
There's certain things I'm not gonna say to certain people because it's like you never know their real intentions. And it's like I don't like when, like, I've been in relationships and I'll have women be like, you're so lucky to have the boyfriend you have. Like, I see the way he talks about you or talks to you or treats you, and you're so and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's like, why are you that? Like, why are you looking? And you say it to me multiple times. It's like, no, we're lucky to have each other, first off, because he's not the only one who's good.
I feel like she's shooting shots. Feel
She's
me?
shooting
like,
shots.
What
like,
you
what?
mean?
I don't deserve
I'm lucky
that, or you just looking at him like you
she's
want
seeing
him.
all the good in your nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
like,
I think you overthinking that situation.
Nah, it depends.
Let me hear you out. Let me hear you out.
I think women overthink situations like that because
they're scorned.
Well, that other female or that may be saying that is like she's just like she's probably been broken so many fucking times that that's when she sees something happy. Yeah, it's like fuck. She may not want your man like that specific dude, but she's just like fuck. I just want someone to love me at all. Like she's been broke so many goddamn times. She just needs somebody. She needs something. Like so she's just lacking completely. So she's feeling so insecure and herself that she sees you and she probably gets some happiness from you.
I think it could definitely go like either way. You know, there could be those women that's just like her and like, wow, you guys are so lucky or you're so lucky. But there's definitely women the other way, for sure. I could tell you. Like,
that's why I don't say a lot about my relationships to people, because you just never know.
Yeah.
In general, you shouldn't be saying a lot about your life, period, because you just never know what kind of energy people are bringing into that.
Exactly.
So it's just like, I don't know.
You don't want anybody to know what's the closest way to get to you or to hurt you.
Right.
You never want that.
Right.
But you shouldn't be because I was gonna say earlier when y'all was saying like you have certain people you should talk to. Why talk to someone that's not in a relationship about relationships and only talk to someone that's in a relationship? Why even talk to the person that's in a relationship? Their relationship's probably fucked up anyway.
There you go.
They probably put on a front end. You may think they shit is perfect. They giving you some crazy advice.
They probably never even dealt with what you ever dealt with.
Their significant others fucking someone else.
If you're going through something, the best person to go to is
that person you're with.
Yes.
Exactly.
Talk
the person
to your partner.
And y'all figure out how y'all gonna fix it.
Y'all gonna make the best choice.
That's why people don't. Whenever I tell people
I would go to my parents maybe. Like if I'm having like.
Yeah, I would go to my parents.
Like if, like my mom, I feel like I'll go to my mom on some shit. Like if if I'm lacking in like a certain area where like the girl that I'm dating might feel like I'm not giving her enough of. I may ask my mom like, yo, am I tripping? Like, do I need to do this? Or does she just really just need this particular thing?
Right.
Is this just a personal thing for her?
Right.
Or is it just me that's like not doing what the fuck I'm supposed to? That's the only way. But other than that, like, I don't be really going to nobody asking like, yo, am I tripping? Or because everything be subjective and it be personal.
Yeah.
And a lot of people is jaded out here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And you don't want their jadedness to be on you and fuck up what you got going on.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to talk to your partner. I was gonna say one thing. I always, no one ever understands this when I tell you guys this. They always be like, "How is that possible?" I'm cool with every female I've ever been with. Every ex-girlfriend, I'm cool with. Like, it's no beef. There's no issues because we've always just, whenever those issues, like, yo, let's talk. All right, what do we want here? Okay, we on a different wavelength.
Could you?
But you're the common factor, though.
Hit the button.
I'm a very desirable cat.
Give yourself something.
Come on, bro. A round of applause.
I'm not doing nothing. He's mad slow with it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. But no, my point is this. I know. But my point is, like, because when things start going left, I'm like, all right, something's wrong here. We need to just have a conversation. Or, like, I try to shy away from those conversations in relationships, because it's like, you're just doing yourself a disservice. You're going to sit here and be fucking miserable with this person? Hell no. I'd rather be single. Like, I could be happy by myself. I have no problem with that. Like, I'm an only child. I came into this world with no fucking body, you know what I'm saying, around me. I can't deal with that. So having those conversations with someone that I'm with, it's like, all right, what do you want? So you want this, X, Y, and Z, and maybe I want A, B, C. We're not on the same wavelength. All right, cool. That's peace. It's all love.
You make it seem like so natural and easy, but that emotional maturity is not found in.
You're not a normal person.
You're very like.
You make it make sense.
Heavy on the logical.
Heavy on the logical.
You're heavy on the logical. Very light and
on the emotion.
Conservative on the emotional.
Yeah.
Like, you're not like, yo, you gotta earn this.
But it makes sense. It makes sense though.
That's when you start getting, like, when people start getting like really into, like, they start doing crazy shit like breaking car window and all these other because you're too emotional. You let your emotions control you.
I never understood how people could get to that.
But you see, as emotional as I am, I've never done that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. But like,
so I think there's also another factor. Like, you gotta have some type of like.
That can cause someone to stay in a relationship because they can't. But that goes to your
background too, though. You might have seen that shit and just thought it was normal.
Yeah.
You might have seen your mom or your babysitter fucking did that shit to her boyfriend or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was just like, yo, this is normal.
Or older siblings.
Now that I'm older, my boyfriend do me some dirt.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
He got a car, guess what? Tires gone. Windows gone.
Bashed in, keyed car, burnt clothes, bleached clothes, like. Yeah.
Nigga, your car's on bricks.
Some Waiting to Exhale, remember? You ever seen Waiting to Exhale?
Oh my goodness.
She like lit the whole shit on fire. Like,
yeah, none of that stuff's happened to me ever.
Well, thank God.
I know.
But again, emotional.
Hey, thank you. Knock on wood.
That's what I'm saying.
Emotional.
And even when women come to me with like, yo, we need to talk.
Oh Lord.
I'm like, fuck. But I already know, like, all right, let me just
tread lightly.
Right.
Let me listen. Let me shut the fuck up.
Tread lightly.
Grab enough information to say, like, look.
All right.
I did this. I fucked up. Blase, blase.
Because even when I'm right, I'm wrong. So I just say, you know what? I'm sorry. I accept it. I was wrong.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, yo, I'm sorry for this. And then she said like 20 things and you only said like, I'm sorry for one thing.
I'm good for that.
Me too. I'm good for that too.
I just make sure it's the most important thing.
I can just
elaborate on
it. See? Yeah. The shit that hurt you the most, look, I'm sorry for doing that.
And you just go on a long conversation about that one point, make her forget about all the other 19
But what about
things?
the other 19 things? Listen, I don't even remember half
now
of
she's
those
emotionally
things.
exhausted.
Respectfully.
That's what y'all do.
Y'all need to be careful.
In the beans.
Be careful.
Y'all put in the beans.
Y'all whipped out the playbook just now. You feel me? Like, y'all gotta be careful.
Learn y'all ways.
That's
what y'all be doing?
Y'all said a lot in a little bit of time.
What y'all talking about right now?
That shit actually works. That's why I'm like, damn, y'all wildin'. But anyway, whatever.
It actually works.
It does, because we do be drained. That is like, we don't even want to go over the other 19 anymore.
Nah, it's true. It's true.
And that really was the most important thing.
Because
so
y'all just y'all just let all of that shit out.
Yo, women harbor a lot of shit.
Yeah, I do.
We really will hold shit in for days.
But men do it too.
Some
men do too.
Some women, something happens and they right away are like, nah. No.
Oh, that's true too.
Some women are like that.
On how deep
Once you find yourself starting to act out of character and start doing shit, when you like if you're in a relationship you thought it was happy and you're with this female and you start realizing you may start acting petty or you may start like checking her phone, then it's like, wait, I gotta have a conversation with myself first.
Right.
And now we gotta talk because now I'm acting out of character. I'm not myself anymore. So that's what you gotta be able to recognize when you're starting to change in your relationship.
I wonder like what triggers that, like for you to come out of your character, like what
emotions.
Yeah, but like what takes you there? Like
they consume you.
Vulnerability.
You know,
you lose your rationality, right? Like you're not thinking straight. You're just like
what I said earlier. When you tap into something that somebody's really not comfortable talking about, it might be insecurity. You might have poked right at it directly, and they're probably not used to that. That's gonna get them completely uncomfortable.
you like pressed the wrong buttons.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Exactly.
Whew. How can we tie this together? Can you scroll up real quick?
How do we tie all of this together?
What is the moral of this? Like, what is the takeaway?
Know yourself. Know your worth. Don't self-sabotage.
Yeah.
There's nothing to gain from that, but fucking problems.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing. Like, it really starts with self.
Yeah.
We got to put that work in.
Exactly. Self-awareness. Look out for yourself. Make sure that yourself is right. That way, if you're in a relationship, that relationship can flourish, at least on your end.
Yeah. And just know that it's never like late to work on yourself.
It's never too late.
Oh no, that's
never
every
too late.
thing.
Yeah, it's never too late. It don't matter like what casualties have to come, like meaning like relationships, meaning just let it go. Sorry. I talk with my hands a lot.
Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Nah, it's true.
Nah, but you know, you're gonna suffer casualties, like things in your life, people in your life. Just know it's never too late, like to work on yourself.
It's never too late because we don't know our due date. We don't know when we're gonna die.
Right.
So,
and I love getting to know myself.
Yeah.
Every day I learn something.
Yo, I tell people all the time, I'm getting better with time.
Yo, facts.
I'm getting better with time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking forward to my 30s.
I'm like, wait, I don't know about all that.
Nah, but you just gave me a whole you just gave me a whole new perspective though about that.
Nah, but it's true because I feel like we've come so far just in general. Like, oh God, I don't want to get off topic. We'll save it.
There's no topic now.
Right.
Nigga, we done.
I had read something online that was like, if your version of yourself from 5 years ago saw the version of you now, they would be mad proud of you. Facts. And I actually thought, I was like, all right, 5 years ago, I was 23. I wasn't about shit at 23, but I was still like really grinding and getting everything together.
23.
I'm completely different with all the things I've accomplished and who I am as a person now. I'm so different than who I used to be at 23.
Facts.
So I'm like, and that made me happy and I was so grateful. I'm like, wow, like I could actually say that in 5 years I did a lot. Other people can't say that.
Yo, I've had people tell me like, yo, bro, you've came a long way. Like
yeah.
you've, like, I know how you would have acted in this situation back when
back
we was,
then, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that you just, you analyzed the whole shit and you just moved on from it in like less than any time. Like,
good for you.
Yeah, that's growth.
I mean, me hearing
that's such a good feeling.
Jesus Christ, right?
Nah, yo, we celebrate.
I don't want he was talking. I don't want to cut his mic off. Like,
nah, fuck that.
Let him go. Like,
nah, there was a pause. There was a brief pause.
Nah, like I just feel
great.
like
That's great.
The fact that my friends is telling me that, like, I'm definitely doing something right.
That's
you know
an amazing feeling.
It
Came
is.
a long way from M80.
It is. So
the real ones know who M80 is.
That's what I'm saying. So we are getting better with time, and I definitely feel that.
Word.
So yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Anytime.
Did you have fun with us?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Therapy.
Episode 25.
Yeah.
Hopefully this was therapeutic for somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Don't forget to subscribe and comment.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Let us know what you want us to talk about too. Like,
word.
We have over 100 subscribers now. Get active. Let us know what you want to listen to.
By the way,
really?
Yeah, we had.
You feel me?
We had one. We at 128 right now, but we need. If y'all women, if y'all are watching,
yes,
please comment in the comments and let us know what would you like us to talk about, because we see that there's not really much female viewers.
Yeah, there's a lot of male viewers.
A lot of male viewers.
Sausage party over here.
We need some more women.
It's definitely a sausage party. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It is? Really?
We got way more men that view.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Maybe I gotta show some legs, a kneecap or so.
You gotta wear those V-necks.
I gotta jump on the couch.
Or the tanks. Nah, you may have to wear a tank.
It's getting hot. It's getting
hot. Throwing that
tank tops maybe, but V-necks.
We need a poolside episode.
A poolside
beach episode. Feel me?
Here we go. This beach episode again. Yo, we cannot get away from this beach episode.
That's on another episode. Was like, let's have a beach episode,
bro.
And he was like, do you realize what's on the beach?
What beach are we gonna be on? Like,
so pool. Outside?
Yo,
just outside?
Who got a pool?
We could get an Airbnb.
We can get an Airbnb just to record an episode.
That would be lit, though.
Then we gotta have a whole party.
Yeah, we gotta have a party in Airbnb.
Plan the weekend.
Oh, she with it. She with it.
Let me know in advance. I'm just
that'll be lit. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, and we will see you next time.
2-5.
Bye.
2-5.